Hi, my name's Richard Higgs. I'm the CEO at brightsolid, based here in Dundee, Scotland. brightsolid's been in business for 20 years and has changed significantly. It started as an American online in internet provision, and today is a major data center and core infrastructure player for four critical sectors: the energy sector, the health sector, government, and the financial sector. So a few years ago, everybody wanted to say, I'm going to hold my data to myself. It's the way to keep it safe. But I think people have realized over the last 4 or 5 years that actually it's a real specialism, and that you probably need to be working with the right organizations that deal with all sorts of threats on a weekly, daily basis. And that's a core skill of brightsolid. It is keeping people's data safe.
Hi there, my name's James Harper. I work for brightsolid. I am a senior systems engineer. So we reviewed a lot of different storage systems. I did a big spreadsheet about 30 different systems, comparing all the features, the pricing, and our requirements, comparing them against that. So there's lots of people on there, EMC, Pure. Infinidat came out as the best option for us from a price performance for this tier of storage, which services about 90% of our customers. The most valuable feature, I would say, is the resiliency of the platform, is the ability to have failures, do upgrades with zero impact to IOs going through the system. So the challenges with the previous storage was the controller updates and the reliability of the firmware on the systems. Controller heads would top out their performance and cause an impact to customers. With Infinidat, the controllers are very beefy. We don't have any performance problems in that regard, so that solved a big issue there for us.
So we can't afford to go down. And one of the challenges of our industry as a whole is that it operates to 4 nines as a level of excellence, for example. And what that means is, well, it could be down for 30 seconds a month. I can't think of anything worse than me having to turn around to my customers and say, oh, I'm sorry, we weren't available for 30 seconds. And yet most people that work in our IT industry seem to think that's acceptable, but it's not when it comes to data center, clouds, and the sort of stuff that we're doing. So the fundamental aspect is, can we run storage that is always available? And can we reach a vision that is based on 798? 798 is what makes Rolls-Royce engines work. It's Lean Six Sigma. It says that you will only have an error 1 in 6.2 million times. And if you do have an error, it will be immaterial. And that's what we must have from our storage.
We want speed of operation in order to do tasks quickly on the box. The Infinidat has REST APIs which make things a lot quicker for us. We can script stuff, we can push it out, volumes create within seconds, and that really speeds it up for us. The Infinimetrics tools for viewing the performance of the system are very important as well, and they've given us a really good insight into the system. The 3 active nodes, triple active system, you can do the firmware updates, bring a node down, and all the I/O is still flowing as it is. The dual parity in the system is pretty much required these days. It has to be. The way it can rebuild the drives very quickly is important for us. Just the architecture of the whole system being very reliable was one of the key aspects there. The performance within the heads, being able to disaggregate the performance from the disks as the IOs come into the system means that we get very fast write IOs always into the system. So many things like that have solved a lot of problems for us. Yeah, there's the support from Infinidat has been very good. They're very responsive. A lot of time when you raise a ticket with them, you'll notice them logging onto the box within 5 minutes. They're very responsive and they're very knowledgeable guys. You can see they've had a lot of experience in the industry, and it does make a big difference when somebody can get on and diagnose problems very quickly. Our customers have responded to us to say that they're very happy with the system. They've noticed a big difference. They noticed a big improvement in the snappiness of their applications. So that's great.
So Infinidat helps us service that mission of technical innovation and personal service by firstly being innovative in its approach. So whether it was having dark storage, the ability to say just have it on site, switch it on when you need it, that's just great for our customers. It means that how long is it going to take you to get that extra storage that we didn't think we needed, Rich, and we forgot to tell you about? Don't panic, we'll just switch it on. And it means that from a personal service perspective, when I have never had to call one of our customers and say, I am terribly sorry, I have in any way corrupted your data, lost any of your data, or had to go to a backup in, 2 years of operation of Infinidat? And that is truly staggering.